Welcome. We're starting late tonight because we're on my back to Twitch. Welcome to Jukin83, which really is going to be rebranded to Goblets and Warlocks, and I have to wait a couple more weeks. I think. I don't know. I haven't looked, and then I can actually rebrand to the official logo of Goblets and Warlocks. This is episode. What did we say? 8? Is that right?
No, 9.
9. Is episode 9? I might have to take the stream title.
This is 9.
Does it? All right, cool. Never mind. Anyway, welcome to the channel. Like I said, episode 9 on Twitch. Try to get that affiliate back, so you stay in the chat, try to watch for a while, and stay here, and using some fancy codes for the bot for if you want to get some merch. Exclamation point merch. Exclamation point unlucky for the unlucky rollers tab. There's also, actually I need to put it in there for the story so far, because the one that's in there is for Descent of Avernus, so I still have to do some maintenance for the channel. But if you're watching on YouTube, there's a link down below for the read the story so far that Lauren has gladly been keeping up with, hopefully. And Kanara, you want to give your announcement? Oh yeah. How about
yeah, so we have a couple of giveaways going on in the Discord still, so go check those out. We have a set of dice that Jugan is giving away, and we also have a D&D Beyond source book giveaway. I have released a few more of the podcast episodes over on the Unlucky Rollers podcast. Unfortunately, some of them have gotten lost, so there will be a slight break there, so I do apologize about that. Other than that, join the Discord, come by, watch what we've got going on there. We've got multiple games going on, so come and take a look.
Yep, and if you're new to the channel, please slap that follow. It's nice and free. And then once I get my affiliate status, I'll be doing what Kanar does over on his stream and letting people, interact with the game a little bit. Top right corner, you can see everybody's stats. That Aaron is probably in chat. I'd like to thank her for that, knocking that out today too. I also like to thank Adrian Boziger for all his wonderful music that I will be using through the campaign. And once I get that going, tonight, if you're just joining us, first time ever here, I have everybody roll a d20. The lowest has to do recap. Tonight is Nick's lucky night. With that, Nick will also have inspiration for the night if he doesn't already have it.
I'm pretty sure I do, but who cares?
Yeah. My players tend to forget they have inspiration and don't use it, and it just sits there. So, anyway, but that's pretty much it. Unless anybody has any other last minute announcements. Tomorrow night be the locals. This is the outsiders. So tomorrow night is the locals, and should be on time tomorrow night, hopefully. But if not, we'll make it work. So usually we start at yeah.
Oh, sorry. And then on Saturday we have Avernus on this channel as well.
Avernus is every other week. It's bi-weekly. But yeah, we're pretty far into that one though. So. But anyway, welcome to the channel. And if you're on YouTube, you won't have to see any of the starting soon, be right back. It's a magic of editing for you guys on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, click the link down here to catch us live on Twitch for a live moderated Twitch chat. And, interact with us live. Until then, we cast Guiding Bolt.
We gotta get a new.
welcome back. Nick, would you like to lead us into the night session while I get some music
Sure. Well, as every other day goes, I wake up and I do my prayers to Odin. I ask him how the day is going to go. And I ask him for the best of luck in learning anything new. Proceeded to go downstairs, get some coffee, which then Measure of Dawn kindly heated up for me. It's quite good. It's a nice mountain brew. But then went to go wake up Az. He was always grumpy as usual, but I foresaw theft in his future and I warned him of it, but he did not heed my call. And he went shopping. Oh wait, no, there was kobolds, I believe. Why are there kobolds? Yeah. We were gonna kill them. But then apparently there are workers in the town, so we decided to hire them. We're planning on heading back to Koboldfell. Where are we heading back to again? The original town?
Lonelywood.
Lonelywood. We decided to head back to Lonelywood. Oh, we met a rabbit. Not food this time. Secondary emergency rations. I guess now we have a choice between cat and rabbit, but he's a good fellow. Surprisingly, even though he's from the Feywild, he follows the dragon. What else happened? I think that's it. I made a fool of myself again with the spear, not having the strength that I once had, and I may have went on a little bit of a tantrum because of it, even at my age. Not exactly the best. And I think that's it. And then we took a long rest of the night. They went shopping, fishing, I believe. It was a good night. That's all I remember.
We ended at midday.
Yeah,
It's
did
we-
the end of
You
the
don't
day.
you haven't had mid chow, so
Oh yeah, we know. So I remember now. So
It was just a long morning.
I did come down from my room eventually, waiting for them in the lobby of the inn. I was just sitting on the chair waiting for them. Has stomped in in anger, went upstairs. I think he was going to kill somebody. I'm not sure. Didn't really care. And I believe that's where we are now. I'm sitting on a chair watching a fiasco go down as threatens the cat once again. Who would have thought?
all right, and that's where we pick up about midday. What y'all like to do?
So we're picking up right when, let's see, Az was in his room and me and Swift came back downstairs.
Yes.
I think we ended right where the blade came out by Swift's face.
I remember giving Swift a fish. Remember that?
Yeah,
part?
we walked back downstairs.
Yeah, we walked
They're
down.
downstairs.
I gave him a fish.
As got
I
his
yelled
gold back.
something. I yelled at Az something about I'm sorry, and then we walked back downstairs. He didn't want to hear it, so I don't remember. My memory's shot, so you know. I got a fish from Lucan, and that's pretty much where we ended it. I do remember thanking him for the fish, and I think I was going over to Lady Dawn to see if she could heat it up and cook it for me. Because it's fresh and it needs to be cooked. So, Lady Dawn, are you able to heat the fish up for me? I'm very hungry.
I could, but perhaps you would like to ask Martha here. She can perhaps cook properly.
But she might charge me money to cook my fish.
Yes, I also have two fish. We can cook them together.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you very much for the help.
Yes, I will take your fish. Thank you.
Thank you again, Lucan, for fish. It's very, very, very kind of you. I still don't like you.
I just gave you a fish, man.
You're lucky that fish is better than rabbit on some days.
So here, how about this? I help you, provide you with more fish. You don't eat me. How about that?
Today, you're safe.
I'm gonna hold on to my fish for future rations for Swift.
It's a good idea. Lady Dawn, this one's big fish. He got a really big one.
Yes, it's average size. Good.
It's
I
average.
will,
Do you see how big this thing is? It's very big.
oh, okay. I will trust your judgment on size.
Go away.
I can't with you guys.
Hey,
For
Strider, what are you
Twitch's
doing?
sake, I'm not allowed to speak right now.
I ended up heading upstairs to go head to where Az is.
Oh,
Yeah, I just left you guys. I need to make sure that my buddy's okay. After Swift has been terrorizing him,
I did nothing of
stealing
the
his
sort.
stuff.
I did nothing of the sort. I did not steal anything from Az. I borrowed it to show the kobolds how to do this, and then I forgot to give it back to him before he left. He took off so quickly.
Just think, see something real quick.
So who's doing what?
I'm just sitting in the lobby drinking.
same lobby.
I'm in
Okay.
just like a t-shirt and then the like armor over, but he's not wearing any of his snow clothes because he gave it to the rabbit.
Oh, so in that case, I completely forgot about that. I'll come over to Graves then with the other set of clothes. I'm like, here, if you still need some warm clothes, they just bought some fresh ones. If you're willing to take it.
Thank you. He'll take it back, but he'll kind of just toss it on the ground next to him. He's not really in the mood. I appreciate it. He goes back to drinking.
I'm sorry. And then he'll just like kind of like, okay, just walk over to I guess another table. Let Graves just do what he needs to mentally. Yeah. He'll sit down and he'll like rummage, Logan will kind of rummage through his backpack to find some twigs and some needles that he found from before he came over here, and he'll just start like kind of munching down on whatever basically a ration that I have in there.
Martha, do you mind if I smoke in here? That's her name, right, Martha?
What are you smoking?
It's just tobacco. He has a pipe. It's on his mini.
Okay.
He's got it. He's just smoking a tobacco. I bet he's asking if she minds.
You mind lighting me one?
Sure. He takes out his tinderbox. He doesn't smoke often, but he always has it on him. And he lights it. He lights hers.
I mean, I haven't had tobacco in a while. Can I have some? That's what she's asking.
Oh, yeah. He'll take a puff and then he'll hand it to her.
I mean, like she's looking for you for tobacco to stuff in her pipe.
Oh, yeah. He'll take it out and he'll packet it for her. She knows how to do it. You got it. And he'll also light it for her as well. And he'll just sit there smoking and drinking.
You can
Some good,
you can
midday.
see her has a much relief because she hasn't had any in forever.
I'm trying to think. I would probably have a good amount for traveling. I would say like roughly like a pound for traveling. So I just smoke about it. I'll do the math for it, but I'm gonna give her like a good like a quarter of it just so she can keep for herself. She's been
Okay.
very nice. Yeah, it's hard to get over here because the snow, but make it last.
She thanks you very much, and she just goes back to preparing for meals for lunch. Did y'all gave her fish too, right?
I believe they. Oh, I didn't give them, but I think they did.
I'm asking. Yeah, you did. So she's taking the fish to prepare for lunch rush if she gets any for the guests.
I believe I caught 3. I gave her 1 just as a thank you. I gave
okay.
Swift 1, and I'm holding on to the last one.
Got it.
I caught 2, and I now have Swifts. And I would like to awkwardly, in the middle of the tavern, try and cook some fish, please.
Just creates a little bonfire. She just
Swift
pokes the
will-
sticks.
Just Lydia, don't. I can cook that for you. Just I can cook all y'all fishes for you if you
Hey.
don't mind.
Tavern
Yes,
lady, it's okay. Lady Dawn can do it.
What?
It's
fine.
Swift, quick blades. I will have Martha do what she is experienced at this task.
And mainly because there's nothing out there for you to cook it on.
hold and produce flame. It will be okay.
I can fire chop it. Want me to fire chop it? Just kind of
Swift will stab it and hold it over the flame with one of his other daggers.
Ay, 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 ay.
Martha, would you please cook fish for us? It would be appreciated.
I would love to.
Not stew, just cook for rations we will take with us. Thank you.
No. Rations are too hard. You got to cook it the right way or it does not taste good.
It just prepare so last while.
Do you want it dried, basically?
Yes, that would be wonderful. Thank you.
All right. And she takes it and hey, give me a couple hours.
No. One of the fish needs to be cooked fresh and juicy and plump, not dried.
Okay. So you want one freshly cooked right now, I guess, for Swift. And the rest dried.
Yes, for traveling. Thank you.
Okay. Well, give me a couple hours and I can make sure they're dry and I'll cook yours right up there. Little cat guy.
Thank you, Martha. Yes, I don't have my hood on today, so you cannot see you can see what I am.
Ah. Hoodie cat. I've seen you.
Don't you start. No. Give me my fish back.
A measure of dawn. Do you have a moment?
Yes, how can I help?
Outside.
Oh, of course.
He's.
Do you have clothes to wear outside, though? You are looking cold.
Well, I want to wear the clothes, but it's heavy on my body at this point. He kind of looks depressed as he says that. Like,
oh, if you follow me, I come outside. And she'll actually start taking her coat off to give to you.
no, it's.
Remember, you
Just puts it
gave your cold weather cloak to the rabbit.
He left it by the chair. The rabbit gave it back. He left it by
did?
the chair.
Okay.
Yeah, what he's saying is it's heavy to wear all of that clothing for him. It's been hard for him to move. I just want to be, even if it's quite cold, I'd rather be in my little bit something less stuffy.
She'll cast Produce Flame and just hold it by you.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
And as you guys like walk outside, he looks like he has a headache. Do you know what those mountains are over there in the distance?
Yes, I do. They are, I believe, are they the Shiver Peak Mountains? Jugan?
What?
The mountains, are they the Shiver Peak Mountains?
Which way y'all looking?
He has a headache, and he's pointing towards the mountains in a direction. And he's asking her what that mountain is, that mountain range is.
You got the spot on the world if you're pointing south. And then you got the where she's pointing. I think you're pointing north.
Where I'm pointing is north.
I'm asking which way you're pointing.
Do you understand what I'm saying to you, Jugan? I have a headache.
Yeah.
And I'm pointing in a direction.
So you choose.
Okay, got it. High, low. High, you're pointing south. North, or low, you're pointing the other way.
Look at the zoom real quick. That. Do you remember?
Okay.
Which direction am I pointing? You tell me. I don't know. Can I even see it from where we are? Well, I guess I would just be pointing in that direction. Like, what's in that direction if I can't see the mountain? Sorry.
No worries.
Nice weather we're having, huh?
It is average weather. Cold. It is not normally this cold. Well, normally the past few years, but usually this time of year, slightly warmer.
How old are you and your kind? I don't know much.
I am about 30 years old. I am considered well-traveled.
He would, if you were shorter, like kind of like pat your head, but he can't. So he kind of like pats your shoulder. Oh, you're still young.
Yes, nobody in my tribe lives your age. If they do, they just walk out and die because they do not want to be burdened.
I responded to your message, Nick.
Oh. Yes.
All right. Keep talking. Let me pull up exactly what he's talking about.
Yep. I would figure with your people's strong build that it would be finer at the older ages. Oh, I guess better off than mine. Then he kind of like gestures towards his like shaky hands. I can cast magic, but I can't do much anything else. You know what a knight is?
A night?
Yes.
Oh, when the sun goes down.
No, I mean, do you know why my name is Knight Cleric Graves? Or my title, I suppose.
No, it's just what everyone calls you.
A knight.
I thought it was you were cleric of the evening.
No, I'm a cleric of Odin.
Ah, yes, I've heard you talk about him.
I guess it's a little bit different from the normal prayers as normally they see it. Most people pray to deities for protection. For me, I was more of envy and relation. Very similar to, I found similarities to him and to how I lived my life. And I felt like he was more of a role model than seeing him as a god. But I still have faith in him, nonetheless, I suppose.
That is good.
But I used to be a soldier before that.
Ah, yes, I have seen you. Every once in a while, I see twinkle in your eye when you see weapons and fighting. It is good. You have spirits.
Yes, but spirit, but not a body to handle the spirit anymore, so to say. Sadly. But hopefully I will find a way.
Yes. Is there anything I can do to help?
No, I doubt it. Unless you know a way to make me younger.
I have recently come into possession of a ring that I can lend you. It might make you more bearable to weather.
Well, that'd be very kind of you. You don't need to do that, Measure of Dawn.
No. And she'll pull out the little ring that she got from Martha. Actually, Martha gave this to me yesterday.
Oh,
It is
so cute.
yes. Do you see? It is Nieva. Yes. From I have looked at it and tried to study it. Maybe you can study better, but I believe it will make you feel warm.
Make me feel. May I?
Of course.
He uses the monocle that he got from Jednak that sent him, and he looks at it, even though he can cast Identify normally anyway. And okay, I see. Are you sure you want to give this to me? This is Measure of Dawn. I will tell you, this is quite valuable.
I do not understand, but I do not need it because I naturally do not feel cold.
Very kind. Yes.
You're pointing to the west.
West. Can I see a mountain range, or is it too far?
With the cloud cover and stuff, it's too far.
So he would ask her, do you know what is in that direction?
Yes, there are more mountains. Do I know what the name of the mountains are?
These particular mountain range, it doesn't say. So
if it's coming from the south, it would still be part of the spine of the world, then, right?
But just go with the spine of the world. You're pointing to the spine of the world.
Yes, it is the north portion of the spine of the world. It separates, I believe, your homeland from my homeland.
Is there a town near there?
Town. I believe there are some of the 10 towns that are closer to the mountains. I believe they are. What's the name? Is the big one? Easthaven? East Side? Is that the name of it?
What are you talking about?
The town that's closest to the western mountains, eastern mountains.
You got Easthaven, and then you got Duncan's Hole. Those are like the closest.
Pumpkin's Hole?
You're fucking with me.
Dugan's Hole.
Dugan's Hole. There are two towns I know of. There is Easthaven and Dugan's Hole.
Dugan. It's Dougan apostrophe S hole.
Okay, Duggan's Hole.
Duggan's Hole.
Dugan's Hole.
So those are the two.
This.
Yeah, Easthaven and that one are the closest to that mountain range.
Would you happen to know what those towns are known for?
Yes, of course. I know exactly what those are known for.
Keep reading,
Give me the
Jugan.
moment.
I hate all of you.
It's Dugan's Hole now.
No, it's Duggan's Hole. Oh, I don't know where I got Jugan's from. Whatever. I hate all of you. I really do.
So, what are those towns known for? Measure of Dawn?
Yeah, let me think about that. I will just, it's tough
Listen,
to remember.
we like roleplay here, okay? This is the roleplay sessions.
All right. Measure of Dawn, I'm sending to you in chat.
He's like, I don't want to fucking read
Or
it
no,
anymore.
Zoom.
In Zoom, okay. Oh, geez. Okay, hold on a second. I'm a fast reader. Oh, yes. Well, Dugan's Hole is a very tiny town. It is, you know what? I do not think we should go there. It is, how to explain?
What's wrong with it?
Do you have siblings?
I have a cat.
Okay. You see, there are times.
Does that count?
When no, it does not count. There are times when family members become
Hold it
too
together.
close.
Uh-huh.
It is that town is known for that. We should not go there. It is a
Alabama?
terrible place. Yes,
Oh,
I believe that is what it is also called.
I see. That's
Yes,
not. No, I'm quite alright. What's the other one?
Easthaven. It is
Sounds nice.
It is older town. Yes, it is more traditional. Yes, a little more historical. The 10 towns are not old in terms of Icewind Dale, but it is older of the towns. I would say that Easthaven's people, they are descended from people like Quickblades. Not to say cats, but thieves, rogues, that kind of people.
It's a town of thieves.
Yes, that is exactly it.
Wow.
They're outside right now, currently, yes?
Yes, we
Yeah.
are.
Okay,
And about this time, you hear the news for the day.
I cast silence.
Why is that guy so loud?
Didn't he do the news earlier?
No, he brought him a package.
I cast silence. So what were you saying, Measure?
Yes. It is a bigger of towns, one of the 3 big towns. It could be very useful if you are looking for things.
I think after we stop by and see Jeff, I could be interested in going there. The mountains. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure what to make of it yet. But something it feels like it's calling me from the mountains over there. I don't know if it's from Odin or not.
Perhaps. I approve. I am from mountains, and I will be able to guide you there very well. And
Will your people
I
be
am
there?
from northern mountains. My people, my tribe, no. My tribe is from north, but perhaps we will meet other Goliaths. They're
Are you-
wonderful people.
Are the tribes friendly with each other, or are there strife between the two? Or
There are
between them?
occasionally battles, but they are fun. You warrior of kind, you will know what I mean.
Of course.
Yes.
Well, I was a great warrior back in my day. Just
I would like to have seen this.
he gets really depressed again. Yeah, well, me too. I miss seeing it as well. Yes.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Oh, he's town speaker silenced.
Oh, okay.
That's what he's doing. Ignore him.
Oh, darn.
Well, I'm thinking after we see Jednak that I would be interested in going down there. So if you would want to go, be interested in guiding us. I know that the initial plan was for you to guide us only quite a little bit of ways, but you seem to be quite good at your job, at least.
Oh, I appreciate. I actually would like to stay. There is Long Ears. He has informed me of some things that are important to me. So I will stay as long as Long Ears is with you.
Well, I hope you stay otherwise, either way.
Thank you.
Fine. What? He snaps it off. What?
I just didn't give my report.
Do you have to yell?
It's my job.
I don't care. Talk quietly. What's your report?
There's another killing in Targos.
Targos. How far is Targos? Do you know?
Next town over.
Next.
It should be just south of us.
Is it opposite from Jednak, or is it on the way?
Opposite. We must leave other direction.
They said he was killed by an ice knife and sword.
We either go towards. Thank you. Go. You start yelling again, I'm gonna shoot you next time.
Thank you. Are you gonna shoot him? What?
At this point in time, Swift will have walked outside after hearing him yell the first time and says, "I will use my dagger on you. Shut up." And he'll go back inside.
It gives you. It gives you a
Yeah. Swift.
not a good sign.
As you're like going in, he's calling you back. Swift.
What do you want? What's up, Grave?
Town of Thieves. Yes or no?
Ooh. What do we need to do there? Do we need to kill somebody?
No. Tourism?
Why would we want to tour a town of thieves?
Look, you wouldn't understand, but I feels like something's calling me to the mountains. I don't know what it is.
To the where?
To the mountains by the town, but I figured we would stop by the town anyway. Also, what's going on with you and Az?
Well, you see, I was
Actually,
showing the kobold.
I don't care. Go tell Az that there's been a murder in the town next over, and I need to talk to him if he can come down.
Are you sure you want me to do it? He's very mad at me.
Well, go find somebody to do it. Ask Strider. They look like they're getting close.
I should also mention, I believe this is the same type of murder that was requested us looking into from Helene.
I know, but at the same time, Jednak's message with his package, he sent us over some nice things. He said that there's a problem near the town, so I would hate to just abandon him onto his own for that. Plus,
Yes, and we have
the kobolds. Yes, I know.
Yes, the kobolds. They have to go back. We can't keep them with us. I cannot pay them.
No, we're gonna leave them with Jednak to work.
Yes, exactly. So that has to be first on our priority list.
Unfortunately, I understand the murder measure, but we have other things to take care of, and there's no guarantee if we left now that we would catch them.
Don't worry, we will get those thieving bastards when the time is right. But right now, it is not the right time.
Is hypocrisy a Tabaxi thing, or is it just your thing?
What are you talking about?
Never mind. Anyway, can you get Az, please? Or get somebody to get Az?
No, I do not. I will go and get Az. No, I will not go and get Az. Hey, Measure of Dawn, would you like to go get Az?
Do I look like... Okay, I will go in.
Would you rather me go get Az? You know how mad he is at me right now.
And she's already walking to the door.
Lucan pops his head out. He's like, what was that yelling about?
Don't worry about it, town speaker.
Don't worry. They're in every town, and they're very annoying. And
It's
me
not
and
the
Graves
town
are going to
speaker,
kill
because
them.
the town speaker went to the mine.
Or the town crier. My
There you go.
apologies.
Town crier. Sorry, he's right. Town crier.
Okay,
Don't worry.
that's something to get used to. Kind of walks back in.
All the
No.
towns, apparently.
No, you don't have
All
to
of
get
them.
used to it. I will fix it. I promise.
And if he do not fix it, I will just use blade and just...
No, no.
I mean, we don't need to kill him. He's just doing his job,
violence.
right?
We're just gonna maim him, Swift.
Yes.
Why even do that?
Because
You're
it's
so
fun.
violent.
Yes. Have you met us?
Listen,
Hardly.
you teach them a lesson that they will never
Like 6
forget.
hours. Maybe.
It's a good military strategy.
Were you not there when I lifted that kobold up straight in the air?
Were you there for that?
Anyway, Az, what are you doing?
As and Strider have been having a conversation in the room.
Well, go ahead and play that out.
From everyone. All right. You want to go back to the beginning of this conversation? Yeah, I guess we got to go all the way back to the beginning of this conversation.
I mean,
We
did
got
I
the
miss
next
it or
half
something?
hour- We got the next
No.
half hour covered.
Please consider that we're on Twitch.
Hey, no, it's not. It's not. Yeah. It's not a fade to black moment.
It's not, it's not tyranny. It's not tyranny level shit.
We
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
did discuss that ahead of time, but we made sure.
All right.
So basically, I made my way up there. I could obviously tell which door it was because I could see a sword-sized hole in the door. And then I just see a money pouch sitting on the ground. So I picked up the money pouch and just gave like a small light knock on the door and just say, "Az, you doing all right?"
Az will just say, "Come on in."
Right. Skip over that part of the messages.
I'm so scared.
So I walked right in, and then I'm gonna kind of just set the money pouch next to him where he's sitting.
And he'll notice again as kind of has his blade like stuck into the ground. He's holding onto the handle and he's got his head in his hands. And he's muttering. It's kind of loud enough for Strider to hear, but I mean he's gonna hear it because there's nobody else over talking him. He's gonna be like, "There were simple rules. Simple rules. When will he get it through his thick skull?" And there'll be lightning arcing down the blade.
I'm gonna kind of keep back and kind of like a little bit of hesitation. I would say it's a pretty harsh world. It leaves plenty of obstacles for us to get past, and maybe one day he'll learn. And I'll do my best to correct his behavior.
As will allow the blade to disappear. He'll stand up, stretch a little bit, look Strider directly in the eyes, and be like, "Corrections may not be needed for his behavior. They might be needed for mine."
All right, now seeing that it might be a little safer, I'm gonna walk up to Az, put a hand on his shoulder, just say, with the respect that you've shown for me, I'll have your back in whatever trials you may need.
Your help is always appreciated. I'll help you find those that you lost as I look for what I've lost.
And in time, we may be able to live happy again.
I hope so. Prayer's not really my thing.
Nor is it mine.
And it's at this point that Strider will have noticed that the red tinge to his eyes that has come when using his powers occasionally is now in a more permanent place in his eyes.
Yeah, and this is the first that I've noticed it, but I'm gonna kind of just leave it be because I don't want to like poke the bear, and I'm just gonna try and make different conversation just to kind of make sure that he stays calm. I'm just gonna ask, how long do you think the rabbit's gonna last?
Az and Strider, I don't mean to interrupt, but both y'all give me a perception check.
Oh no!
Also,
Wait, I'm an elf in this one.
One question. Because I wasn't really doing anything all day. Could that have been like a long rest just to get rid of this one level of exhaustion from the snow?
No. Long rest is 8 hours, bud.
I mean, I haven't been doing anything all morning. I don't know how long they were out fishing and doing all that stuff, but I wasn't doing anything during that. So.
Didn't y'all rest before this day started?
No, well, that was
He
yeah.
had
That's
3.
I had
only got
three.
Oh,
two
there's
off.
3. Got you.
Yeah, so I was just asking if I could have just like, because I've been sitting by the fire, warming up, and not really doing anything, and just sitting there. Could I have just gotten that level of exhaustion from that snow off? Please.
How about this? You want to give up your inspiration and I'll allow it?
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna use it anyway.
There
All
you
right.
go.
Good trade.
Rule of cool.
Yes, sir.
We're doing inspirations are just a D4, correct?
No. Inspiration is my inspiration advantage.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
I rolled a 19.
Baby. That's the first time that's happened.
What?
I rolled a nat 1 after for my second roll.
Oh, jeez.
Yikes. What was
Remember-
your first roll?
First roll was an 18.
Well, remember, for advantage, you got to roll them, but you don't. It's not a re-roll. It's not an add a second. You got to roll with advantage right from the get-go. You got to announce it beforehand.
Oh, okay. Well, I rolled an 18, so.
All right. Continue.
You want? Oh,
I didn't change anything.
Sweet. With an 18 and a 19. All right. So how long do you think that cat's gonna last?
you mean
Not
the
cat.
bunny?
The
rabbit,
rabbit.
the
Yeah,
rabbit?
sorry. The oversized rabbit. How long do you think he'll last?
I mean, he was punching things with fire. As long as he can, make it past some moonbeams, and Az will stifle a chuckle. As long as he can dodge moonbeams, he'll be perfectly fine.
It doesn't seem like a very hard thing to do.
Dude, ask the cat about it.
Uh-oh.
And at that point in time, you watch the door open and Swift strolls right in. Hey, Graves
no.
would like to talk to you.
Az will just turn and look at you, and the red will glow in his eyes.
No, serious. Graves sent me up here to get you. He said you should be calm by now because Strider was talking with you and everything is all good. But you should come down. Graves would like to talk to you.
The more time you spend in my room, the less time I'm calm.
Can you please come and talk to Graves?
We'll come down, but I recommend you walk out now.
Oh, and by the way, your moonbeam conversation, not so very nice to me. And he'll
I don't
turn
know what
around
you're
and
talking
leave.
about.
As you're walking out, Swift, you hear the kobolds open up your room as they're about to step out.
Oh, no, get back in there. And he will run to his room and close his door.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Measure of Dawn went up there before he did. Measure of
Swift was-
Yeah,
Dawn.
she
yeah,
did.
I did go in.
Oh.
It was Swift, not it was Measure of Dawn, not Swift. That's what it
Measure
was.
of Dawn went up there before he did. So Measure of Dawn would have actually been the one that entered the room. Sorry.
That's right.
Unless Swift would have stopped her.
Stop them from from going into my room with the kobolds?
No.
No.
She was
Stopping her
gonna.
from coming up to talk to Az first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
she
right.
was gonna get Az.
So we have to retcon all that. So measure it done.
Sorry. I don't want Lauren to be forgotten. That's
Yeah.
my girl.
Totally
Yeah,
forgot
thank
that
you.
she went. I totally forgot that Swift sent her upstairs. So never mind.
That's true.
Lord.
Yeah, you did.
I think Swift forgot too.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think he did too.
No
Swift
worries.
memory, not so very good.
That's okay.
So-
As you're talking, you will just hear some very, very loud thudding on your door.
As that happens, I'm gonna grip my bow just in preparation in case it's
Yeah,
Swift.
Az will summon his blade.
Yeah, and then just the knocking continues. As, go open up.
It's her.
And she
I'll
just
go open
continues
the door
knocking
for
and
her.
Okay. Oh, you are not As.
Loud thudding.
Yeah, like the entire building is shaking. No.
That's scary as shit.
That's
It's the
exactly what I
shining-
was thinking.
It's the shining. Do. Here's Measure.
As.
I would.
Your presence has been requested by Knight Cleric. He is outside for some reason.
Is he wearing his outside clothes?
He is. Yeah, no, I do not remember. But I gave him Ring of Warmth. He will be warm now.
Of course, he's not.
Yeah.
I'll be
But
down in just a
he
minute.
would like to come. Oh, thank you. Good. I will go downstairs, I guess. Thank you.
Not that I was requested, but I guess I'll go downstairs too. Always forgotten about, and I'll start.
I am sorry, Strider.
Before Strider leaves, Az will pay him back the gold that he owes him.
So, Mr. Don, you go to leave?
How much gold was that?
I think Mr. froze. Hold on.
I think it was like 1 or 2 pieces
gold?
for the
I'm
drink.
It was one piece. It was 1 gold.
Was it one?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's right. I just flicked one gold piece.
Oh,
I remember that.
Sorry.
Measure, are you here?
I'll take
Yeah,
it.
I am. Yeah.
As you go to, have you left yet?
I've started walking downstairs after telling.
Well, as you go to open the door back out to go out of Az's room, Swift falls at your feet.
Oh,
Oh crap!
quick blades.
I was not quick enough getting out away from the door. Did you tell Az that Graves wanted him?
Yes, of course.
I forgot that you came up here.
Yeah.
My memory not so good the last couple.
You're having that
No worries.
conversation in his doorway.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Az can see you.
Yeah.
Hi Az. Yes, come see Graves.
Let's go along, quick blades. Let's go. Let us go.
I'm sorry. I did not. Oh, my memory. What is wrong with my head these days?
It is okay. Let's just go down the stairs. Follow me. There will be a
Well-
large hand pushing on your back.
All right.
Az, are you coming? He, at this point, forgets that Az is angry at him for some reason.
All right. Who's still in lobby? It's Graves and looking. As
Oh,
y'all,
as
Down there.
As they went upstairs and he saw Swift going upstairs, he would have just went in the lobby and sat next to the rabbit, drinking his alcohol and smoking his pipe.
Lucan would have been kind of closer to the fire a little bit, and then like close his eyes, kind of meditating, listening to the flickering of the flames and the crackling of the firewood, and just thinking of his different teachings from his masters. Just relaxing, honestly, just vibing.
all right. As y'all sitting there relaxing, comes through the door is town speaker Aura Smashu back from the mine.
Oh, welcome back.
Oh
You
yeah.
finished confirming?
Yeah. They seemed to clear out everything. What was that little tentacle thing? That was kind of creepy.
She wouldn't have seen it. She would have seen like she wouldn't see the face. Remember, I took the face off. I have it. So she would just see
I also
like
kicked the carcass down the hole.
No, I think she's talking about the mind flare that was like fossil.
No, not the mind flare. No, I'm talking about the.
Oh, that thing. Did you kick it down?
The growl.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I kicked it down the hole.
Oh, you did? Oh, it
Yeah.
was up top. Okay, I don't remember you
Or was
doing
it
it.
stuck to the top? I thought it was stuck to the top as well.
Yeah, I don't remember you kicking it down the hole.
Because I remember asking you about Eldritch blasting it down and then kicking it down the hole.
Okay. Well, then never mind. Recon that too.
Okay. That's
Uh,
all right. We're rusty guys.
It's
Don't
okay.
worry about it.
Yeah, that was so long ago. Actually, it's a few episodes now.
It was.
Yeah, you seem to clear them all out. No, yeah, everything seems to be all intact. We can get our workers back to great. Anyway, here's the gold I promised you.
I appreciate it. How much was it again?
It's 50
confirm.
gold.
50 gold. Thank you. I appreciate it. We'll be heading out in the morning. Is there anything else you would need for us that we could maybe do for today?
You,
we
you
leave?
got a bunch of miners back to work. All I could ask for.
Awesome. Is there any, now that the miners are back to work, do you think any of the blacksmiths will be open today?
We don't have any blacksmiths in the town.
No, okay. No, never mind. then.
You're gonna find them at the bigger towns.
No. Martha, can I ask you to prepare some rations, or should I go to the general store for that?
I'm glad you asked, because I have this fresh fish I made for your cat friend, but he took off. I don't know where he went, and I'm curing your other fish that y'all turned in.
I sincerely appreciate it. Could you have any other preserved meats that you could lend to us? Actually, do you want to do me a favor? And he'll take out 2 pounds of moose meat. Could you dry these for me, please? Can you jerky it and then dry it for me?
My fellow DMs, how long does it take for meat to get dried?
It's quite a while, and honestly, in snow, it's not going to be easy. Could I? All right.
All right. So here we go. So all the stuff you turn in to be dried. If you come back, this way, I'll have it dried for you. She'll take.
Okay. So I want to give her 1 pound to dry for me, and
okay.
I'm gonna ask her to cook up this other pound, just so we can, and if she could wrap it up for tomorrow.
Yeah, no worries.
So we could appreciate
And
it.
then what about my fish?
I haven't touched that. That's for you when you come downstairs. You're coming down like right now anyway, so
yeah.
At this moment, I assume as I'm like doing this conversation and talking to the town speaker, you know, I've received the gold at this point. They would come all like Measure of Dawn and Swift would come down. Oh, Pay's here.
Yes, we'll be down in a second.
Oh,
thank you.
hey, my favorite guy. He's got the gold.
Yes, and you're not touching any of it.
Well, that's not very nice.
It's your punishment for stealing Az's gold again.
I did not.
I don't care. I don't want to hear the excuse.
No,
you're not getting the gold. None.
I did not.
End of story.
No, but listen, please just listen to me. You know what? Never mind. Fuck it. And he will go to eat his fish.
Oh yeah, your fish is done.
He doesn't even look at you. He goes over to Martha and asks for it. Where's my fish? Can I have my fish now? I'm hungry.
It's right there in the bar. Can you not see it?
I did not know if that was my fish. I don't take things that are not mine.
Graves chokes on his, like, as he's smoking his pipe, he chokes a little bit.
12 for insight. Deception
As
check.
start heading down, by the way.
Even Lucan has his head in his hand, like, oh god.
I rolled a 21.
Okay, she believes you. I didn't mean to insinuate that you still let people's stuff, but the fish was right there in front of your nose.
But there was many fish that we gave you. I did not know if this was mine.
Anyway, you know you're the only one. You already know you're the only one to ask for freshly cooked. The rest was supposed to be cured.
Is there anybody else in the inn right now? I should probably have asked that.
Just your fellow party members and town speaker.
Well, maybe I don't know. I was upstairs. If I was upstairs, maybe Lucan wanted a fish cooked.
Just eat your fish.
He will take his fish happily and go over to a table and start eating. He starts like picking it up with his claws and
What is everybody else doing? If you have nothing else for the town speaker, he's going to bid you a good day and head out.
Oh, so you're the town speaker? Are you one in charge of this town? I haven't met you before.
What are you?
Yes, I'm just a very large rabbit. I called a herringon.
When did you get into town?
This morning.
You wasn't here yesterday.
No, I wasn't. but that's besides the point. That's besides the point. I'm here help trying to figure out. I heard about these people vanishing. Do you know how many people vanished here? Do you have any knowledge about what may have happened?
So you really did just get in this morning, did you?
Oh yeah.
How'd you pass through the spine in the mountains, past all these other, or what did I say? Spine of the world, and pass through all these other towns and not know the day of vanishing?
Let's just say a portal, and it plopped me right in the snow.
Is this portal still open?
Nah,
Why you gonna make a portal and not get everybody out of here?
I didn't make it. I was sent here to help, and it closed.
Aye.
Who sent you in here through a portal?
It's. I'll explain a little bit. I kind of like make that as a side to Graves. I'll explain that in a little bit.
What is a portal?
It's very strong magic. Yeah, sure. It's like a door that lets you go, I guess, wherever you want, depending on the magic.
I'm sure these fine folk can explain to you what the Day of Vanishing is. I got other business to tend to.
Okay. I was just saying if you knew any more details, that's all. That's all I was wondering. And he'll just sit back down. So we're going back to see this Jednak?
Yes,
person?
he runs our inn.
You're in, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Then he also runs a side shop of trinkets and doodads.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
You guys also have a pet polar bear. I haven't seen polar bears before. That'll be
We have
fun.
a mummy
Two polar bears and one mummy.
and one mummy. Then two
And a
foxes.
mummy.
This is Neva and Fortune. Them two.
I've met
Almost
them.
had 3 foxes.
We almost had 3 foxes. We
That's a
got
lot of-
2
that's-
kobolds though, so that's good.
Now we do, yeah.
No,
Hopefully.
we do. No, we do.
We do.
No. We do.
Okay.
Right.
Sorry guys, I totally forgot to
Who
share
are
the
you
music.
again?
My music is very loud for
I'm
me, by
sorry,
the way.
it's been a long day. What's your name again?
Lucan.
Lucan Graves. I don't think I introduced myself at all. I apologize.
That better?
You want to come with us?
I think so.
I'll be joining. I'd like to join. I need to travel with some people around here anyways.
Well, I just worry that someone might hunt you.
Power in group anyways. Power in numbers. So
Yeah,
figured I'd
we
join
already
you guys
have
anyways.
one. I mean, I just figured,
Have Az and Strider come down the stairs yet?
they're here.
They're sitting at the table.
They're
I didn't hear
Az is
that
going to
part.
the bar.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know you guys had followed out behind me, behind us. So
Yeah,
They
we're
came down
just
a minute-
shortly
they came down a
behind you
minute
guys.
later,
Yeah.
it's fine. I wanted to catch you guys as you were coming down the stairs and offer you fish, but that's fine.
It's all right. I'm not going to accept your fish.
Is those 2 fish still on the floor?
No, I picked up that fish as well.
Okay.
For simplicity purposes, where is everybody?
I'm assuming in the tavern.
I mean, like, where?
Az and I are heading to the bar, it sounds like.
I'm already at the bar.
Az has 2 of the fish that he caught, and he's going to ask her to cook them so he can eat them.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I'm at the bar.
I'll be sitting at the table probably.
Table.
Yeah, I'm sitting at a table. I don't know which table, so I guess the one with Lady Dawn, unless she wanted to sit on her own.
No, I'll sit with people.
So,
I'm just
Az
saying,
and
these two-
Strider, what would you like to do? Or at the bar?
I'm just
So she
sitting
takes
at
your
the
fish,
bar,
she's going to cook it.
but I'm facing away from the bar, just kind of like looking out, still kind of feeling a little forgotten.
See, I was gonna talk to you, but now that you said that, I don't want to talk to you. So I'm not gonna talk to you. Thanks for coming down. You all right?
No.
Oh, that reminds me. Strider, you have taken the job prior to this, and it is primarily your job. He puts 20 gold. There was 50 gold. I'm giving you the majority of it since it was your job originally. Yeah.
What's everyone else getting paid?
It was just a gold bag of 50 gold. He's giving you 20 of the gold, and he's gonna take the 30 to split between everyone else.
Okay, I'm gonna take the 20 and I'm gonna give 5 of it to Az.
Whatever, it's your money to do what you wish. And as I want to give Lady Dawn 10, so we'll have 20 between the 3 of us, you, me, and Swift.
That's entirely fine.
Measure, you'll pay for the job. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. She holds it awkwardly.
It's 10 gold.
Oh, appreciate it.
I know you like to handle your own money. And as this is the rest of this is the 20 gold left. So the rest of us. Hold on to it tighter, please. Oh,
Did he
is
hear
it
you?
good?
I
don't
think
know.
he's rolling
What
something.
was that?
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I was saying.
Oh god, don't tell me you got swift memory too.
No, I have old man dementia.
Oh, so swift memory.
Yeah, quite literally.
My memory is for a totally different reason.
Oh, I gave you the 20 gold that's left. I gave Measure 10. So this is the rest of us. I said, hold on to it tighter, please.
Will do.
And Strider, thank you for calming down, Az. I appreciate it.
Wasn't
Az
much
will
that
take-
I had to do.
Az will take the bag and with Sash just kind of drop it on the bar behind him and just lean, waiting for the fish.
About this time, you see 2 red kobolds come downstairs.
Ah, hello, you two. Where have you been?
We've been hiding from the scary guy.
Which scary guy? This one? He like leans back and points at Az.
Az will shoot him a look.
Intimidation.
Yeah.
Hey, Crack and Small, I told you not to leave the room until I came and got you.
I rolled a 1 in this set, so I'm sure whatever you roll, you're gonna beat it.
I rolled an 18.
Yeah.
plus
Dude, he
5.
never
Yeah.
he never
Hey.
rolls
Oh.
bad.
I thought I was supposed to roll
Don't
these
know
now
how.
that I have them in my character sheet. Yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah, for
Forget
Oh,
it.
yeah.
if you
For
want to,
combat.
I was just rolling for roleplay purposes. Yeah.
You did it. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but we got bored.
Look, you're fine.
He is going to strategically put himself in front of the kobolds between them and Az.
Lucan's gonna lean like he's at the table with Measure. He's just gonna lean over and be like, "Is the tension usually this like tight around all of them?"
As
Actually, yes.
messing with the kobolds will point at both of them during the intimidation and finger guns both of them, but he's not going to do anything.
Yeah, Measure will lean over to Long Ears. Yes, they seem to not like each other. Sometimes they are friends. I do not know. And Strider, I don't think he likes us. He doesn't talk to anyone.
Okay. Just trying to still gonna feel of you guys, right?
Also,
Still like eating at his twigs.
can I just as a player, I need everyone to roll a perception check except for Strider.
Can I just use my passive because I'm actively trying to I'm passively trying to stay back?
7.
No,
24.
I need you to roll one.
15.
I got a 24.
19.
Everyone except for Graves will notice that the red tinge that has appeared in Az's eyes is now like permanently his like naturally blue eyes are permanently tinged red.
So Measure, you're telling me his eyes have always been red?
No, they used to be blue. Very pretty eyes. This is a new development.
Oh. That's so ass. This may not be the best time to ask this, but how do you feel about going to a town of thieves?
You think we could get away with murder?
Maybe. Depends on who we murder, I guess. If it's legal.
I mean, if it's a town of thieves, then I guess everyone's legally allowed to be murdered.
I feel like something's calling me to the mountains, to be honest with you. Believe me or believe me not, the mountains are close to that town, and it's either that town or a town of
Easthaven.
incest. Yeah. So. Oh, also there was a murder in the town over.
Oh
Same
yeah, let's go find a murderer.
Well, no. Remember, we agreed to help Jetnag with the problem, the bear nearby his town, by the inn, and we also got to bring these 2 kobolds over there to go work. We already agreed to do it. We have to.
I don't remember us making an agreement because we'd have to send them a letter, and that would probably take a day or 2 for to get back to them. And we've only found out about it what?
Well, no, I mean,
Earlier today?
We agreed to tell the god to bring the kobolds to go work. That's what I'm saying. We agreed to give them a job. Remember? For the dagger that Swift has now, the really weird one.
I don't think he was there for that.
He may not have been there for that. Look, we already made an agreement for a very expensive dagger. It's worth money, trust me. So we would give him a job at Gennax.
You haven't entirely led me astray yet.
There was beneficial news that would have enticed you, but I've completely forgotten it at this point. Sorry.
I had one of the kobolds reached around.
Oh, that reminds me. Yes, kobold.
Mr. Ass?
Oh.
If it helps out, I believe we were asked where we got the dagger from. We snuck into an ancient white dragon's hoard and stole it without getting killed.
He
Perks
spits
up
up
at
his
the-
alcohol.
The
What?
dragon, yeah. Where?
Like super north of here.
Mm.
You went into a dragon den? And then you made me teach you how to steal? Dudes, you guys have got balls. That's way better than I could have ever done. I would have seen a dragon and been like, nope, I'm out of here. And I would have ran as fast as I could.
We waited for 3 days. Dragon left a hole, and then we went in.
You do realize that a dragon knows their hoard. And if there's one piece missing, we are all in very big trouble.
Well, do you want to go give the dagger back?
No, it's mine now.
But it's the dragon's. He stole it.
No, it's mine now.
But what if the
Possession
dragon
9/10
come-
of the law. No. See, you see how this works. Okay.
I
so
think
the
you
kobold-
misunderstand, Swift. I think you misunderstand. You are currently in possession of the dagger, correct?
I mean, it's my dagger. It was given to me by kobolds.
That's not what I asked. I asked, are you currently in possession of the dagger?
The dagger is in my hands, yes, but it's not the dragon's anymore. It's
Yes.
the kobolds.
Okay. You're continuing to answer questions that I have not asked just yet. Is the dagger yours?
Well, I mean, yes, because the way that the possession works is yes. If it's given to me, it's now mine.
Okay, good. So when the dragon comes hunting, we will point to you to deal with the problem.
Well, that's kind of
Agreed.
rude of you.
If the dagger was the dragon's and now it's yours, that seems awfully not my problem.
But you
Look.
promised to protect me.
Look, Swift, I promise I will talk to the dragon if it comes. Okay?
You know, why are you guys being so rude to me lately?
I just said I would talk to the dragon for you. What are you talking about?
Not you. I'm talking about this other guy.
Well, look,
You know what, Az? I don't even know who you are anymore.
Because
You used to be fun and joke and jovial.
We had one rule. It was don't steal from the people. I get it. You taught the kobolds to steal, but they stole from your people.
No,
And I'm
no.
currently mad at that
They did not
because-
steal.
because they stole from your people.
They did not steal your coin purse. I promised you that. I told you this already. You don't listen to me anymore either. How long have we been together and you do not listen? I said.
Continue.
No, I said I owned up to me taking your coin pouch to show them how to do it. I did not say that they took it. You do not listen.
But why? But you took it.
Yes, and I forgot to give it back before he left. He left so quickly.
So look, do you understand?
But I think you misunderstand. You still took from me. I was your
did.
friend. I am your friend.
To
You
show
still
them.
took. Yes, I understand what you're saying. You taught them to steal. It could be useful in later situations. But if I took your dagger from you, you would be upset, correct?
Well, yes, but you would give it back. I know you. You've always done this to me. You've
I
taken my
understand.
dagger many
I understand.
times.
No, I understand. But what I'm saying is, in the moment, before you get your dagger back, would you not be mad?
Well, it depends on which one you took.
Look,
If
Swift,
I took
imagine
your
this.
fancy new
Hold on.
dagger.
Hold on. Wait. Swift, imagine this. Imagine you went to go. You went out for a walk and you got attacked. You needed to get your dagger and it wasn't there. How would you feel?
Well, I would be upset because somebody stole from me.
Az went to go buy something and did not have his gold and he couldn't pay for it. How do you think he felt?
Yes, but you see, I told you. He just left so quickly. I didn't have a chance to give it back to him.
But does that mean that he shouldn't feel that way? Or why are we
Oh
there?
no, he should.
Yes.
He should check his belongings before he leaves.
He shouldn't have
Or
to.
he
He
should-
should be able to trust you.
He should announce that he is leaving, and then I would have been able. Oh, hey, Az, here's your gold. No, he walked out the door.
You're not his parent. You don't need to know everywhere he goes.
Well, I don't need to know everywhere he goes, but if he had said something, he would have had his gold pouch. It would have been no problems.
If you didn't take it, he wouldn't have had that problem in the first place. Now we're gonna end this conversation here. You're in the wrong, as you're gonna have to pay for the door. Anyway, moving forward. Strider,
What door?
your door. I heard it from down here. You're paying for the door. Anyway, Strider.
And it better not be out of our money.
Hey, no,
What?
leave him alone.
What? But that is rightfully my money as much as it is everybody
as-
else's.
Az was going to take the coin pouch and walk up to his room.
Whatever. Strider, I forgot to ask if you were coming along with us.
Seems like Az needs some additional help, so I will gladly come along.
And I would gladly appreciate it. Well, looks like we have two new people to add to the motley crew.
Wait, the bunny's coming too?
Of course the bunny's coming
I'm
too.
coming.
His name is Lucan.
Graves,
Thanks,
I thought your
Lucan.
memory was a problem, but your counting skills, I thought they were on point. There is 4 more people coming.
Oh, well,
You
I mean,
forget about Greg and Small. They are
Oh,
good friends of mine now.
that reminds me, Greg and Small.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
You need to go with Az to sign the contract for working, okay?
Okay.
Az, go take them to sign the contracts.
Az is already up the stairs.
Az!
What kind of contract are you making them sign?
Working contracts, Swift.
I
Working
know what kind of
contracts.
contracts Az tries to get people to sign.
For the inn.
Does he?
I want-
You realize that Az is also the best writer here. My
I want
hands
to
are
read
shaky.
those contracts.
Then you
He's yelling
wanna-
this up.
Wait, does Kinara actually know what type of contracts Az has?
I don't know. That's up to you. Have
I
you
don't
done it in
think
front
he-
of us?
I don't think you would.
Have you done it in front of him? I know you've done it in
So-
front of me. He doesn't-
Okay,
No,
well
he
then
did
we
it-
have
he
to
did it in-
retcon. Yeah.
Yeah. He did it in front
Uh,
of Graves, in front of Lucan.
Yeah, great. Az, do
And
you
me.
want to sign these contracts for the 2
I
kobolds?
was also right in front of it too, but okay.
Did you roll a religion check to get it?
Nobody asked me to.
Did you ask about the contract?
I-
Anyway,
It's fine.
I
We're
don't-
not going to continue.
Az, yes or no?
What? What?
The contracts for the kobolds to work. Can you go sign them with them? They're working at Jetnax Inn. Just sign so they can have the business thing. We can get to Jetnax when we get there.
Fine.
Thank you. Go with them. Swift, you want to go buy supplies with me? We're leaving tomorrow.
What kind of supplies are we going to get?
Anything we might need? Any tools while we're out in the forest? We don't know if we may need a camp. I don't know what kind of stores they have around here. I haven't searched around. You guys have, so I figured I'd ask you to go with me.
Of course I would come. Hey, Lucan, long ears boy. You want to come with us too? I want to keep my eyes on you.
More the merrier. Measure?
Of course. Good.
Actually,
I'm so glad.
I will stay at inn and wait for you.
Oh no, Lady Dawn, you should come with us too. It'll be a grand adventure. We'll get to go shopping and we'll get all kinds of things. All kinds of things. Yes. You can help us carry all of our treasures back.
Oh, all right, I will carry things.
If you don't have to, if you don't want to, Measure. If you want to stay here, you feel free to relax.
No, it's okay. I will come. I do not want you getting lost.
I'm gonna go get the money from Az upstairs. Maybe right back. I'm gonna go up to the room, knock on the door. Az,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pick up some supplies. Do you mind if I get the gold?
Yep.
I'm gonna open the door. There's a hole in it. He's just kind of like looking through as he opens it. Yeah. He'll take it from
And
him.
as will be writing the contracts.
Thank you. I'm taking the cat with me and the bunny.
Actually, Az will only hand you like 10 gold.
It's fine. I don't need much. How many do we have left?
He's bringing the cat with him. He don't need much.
We have 10 out of the 20 that you have left. So I gave you half of what you gave us left.
He's gonna take 5 gold and give it back to you. I'll keep expenses to the minimum. And he'll go back downstairs. Try not to hurt anybody, please. Oh, and also, you may need to pay Martha for my room. I made a mistake and thrashed it.
I promise that everyone will be physically safe when you guys come back.
Thank you. Measure's coming with us too, so I believe the only one here is Strider. We'll be out in the town.
I would leave somebody else because these kobolds annoy me.
I'll ask Measure to stay with you. I don't know. I'll head back downstairs with the 5 gold. Measure. As wants to know if you can keep him company at the inn.
Oh, of course. Can you
Keep him in Strider company?
Him and Strider, obviously. Yes.
Oh, yes.
And he whispers to Swift, "Do you want to leave Az alone with the kobolds?"
Well, no, but I want her to be able to bring my stuff back.
Well, I mean, the Lucen's quite
Depending on
strong.
what you grab, I'll help carry stuff too. There.
Blades, you will need practice for getting stronger. It is good practice.
I don't need to be strong. I just need to be quick. That was definitely not a Swift accent.
Knight Cleric, can you do kindness for me?
Sure.
Would you be able to see if you can pick up mistletoe? Several sprigs. Thank you.
No problem. And so, Lucen and Swift, you're coming with?
Of course.
Yeah.
Martha, is there a general store in town? Or do you guys know of one?
All right.
I just got down.
Guys, I'll start heading out. I'm going to choose this as our break so I can catch up on what's going on because I've been having offline conversations and stuff. So give us about, I hate to cut you off, let's give you about 5 minutes for a break and we'll be back.
We'll get back to Kino right then.
Yeah. And welcome back. Sorry, I had to catch up on some stuff real quick, and that's why I did a quick break out of nowhere. I'm sorry. So we cut back to Swift. Go ahead, Swift. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. So hey, Strider, you know the town a little bit better than us. Maybe you should come with us and come with long as you and Measure can take as company, and you can show us where the store is. I would like to talk to you more about your bow.
You need to
Your
know
bow
about
skills.
my bow.
Your bow skills.
All right, I guess I could show you the way.
Thank you. Lady Dunn, you're okay with staying with Az and the kobolds, yeah?
Of course, as is lovely.
Okay. Yes. He's having a bad day, I think. So maybe you can go cheer him up.
And I'm just gonna have like a little kind of snickering laugh when you talk about Az and the kobolds.
Well, you all have a good time. Let us go. Oh, general store. Martha, is there a general store in this town?
We're bringing Strider with us now.
Ah, Strider, you know.
Forget about me again. It's fine.
I didn't.
I'll never forget about you.
His first reaction, because he's been talking to Martha this whole fucking day, is to ask Martha. Okay, he's been having a conversation with her the whole day. It's not against you. Strider, do you know if there's the general store here?
Yes, I can point you guys in the right direction.
Let's go.
You're coming with us, right?
He
Yes.
has no choice now.
Perfect.
He's
Thank
our
you
guide.
very much.
Maybe I can find some cabbages.
He was about to say
Say that
he's
again,
our
Nick.
guide. He was about to say he's our guide, and he stopped because he knows measures behind him. So he's gonna stop that comment and continue going.
Wait, so who's still at the inn and who's going shopping?
Didn't hear it, by the way.
As the
I think shopping
measure
crew
gone.
is.
Or still at
Yeah.
the cabin.
Swift, Craves, Lucan, Strider.
All right, so Measure, Dawn, and Az are still in the inn.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Along with Greg and Small.
Where's Greg and Small still in the inn? Yeah, that's right, because they're signing their contract. So we'll cut to that. Their long fingers, Az are like, how you want us to say? We're not so good at reading, so what does this say?
It says that you will perform duties under the supervision of Jednak to the best of your abilities. And then there's some legal jargon down here at the bottom. It's just to make sure that other people won't attack you because you're technically with us. Does that make sense?
Okay, who's Jednak again?
You'll meet him.
Okay, is he scary like you?
No.
Okay. And hands you what I messaged you about.
He'll take it.
This is for truce. And we'll sign in blood. How about that? We sign.
Perfect.
Measure Dawn, where you at? Still downstairs?
I would be downstairs.
Oh,
waiting.
sorry. As soon
Yeah, I
as
was
they sign, he'll send them to measure.
I would be downstairs waiting for any company that needs.
At this time, Martha comes back with whoever was had food made or whatever, and lays them back out. We cut to our traveling party to go shopping.
Graves, what do
Yes.
we need? What do we need to get today?
I just want to get some camping supplies just in case we have to be out in the snow.
Do we need
Not
anything
always.
else?
Measure wanted some mistletoe. I kind of wanted to see if I can get some carving tools. I used to do it back when I was a soldier, so kind of miss doing it.
Carving is very fun. I tried it once. Think you and I were trying it once. You tried to show me how to do it, but we didn't have the right tool.
Yeah, you tried to do it with your claw, and I think you chipped it and then got upset, so you didn't want to do it anymore.
I don't think that's how it quite went down, but you know what? My memory, it's hazy these days, so maybe you're right. Anyways, what else do we need?
Other than that, we have rations prepared for the next, at least for a couple of days. Is there anything you want to get?
Oh yes, anything we could get our hands on.
We're not stealing.
No, we're not stealing nothing. I do not know what you're talking about. I might just put some things in my pocket.
No, we're not.
Well, you...
Do I need to watch him outside the store?
No, I'm going in.
He's coming with us, but it's better
Okay.
if he's in vicinity. Trust me. I got it. Lucin. Lucan. I apologize.
That's fine.
Is there anything that you want to pick up?
Well, seeing as my type of food is kind of scarce up here, if I ever come across it, I'm picking up at least some cabbages, some carrots, some berries, something that I can eat.
There's
something up here. Like I said, maybe berries. I'd love to get a jar of berries if I have to.
Anything that you could substitute for food. My main concern is
twigs. I can eat twigs and needles from the trees as long as they're still green.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Sure.
You've got an odd one.
He sighs deeply. Yes, we have one more to the crew. Is there anything that you need to get, Shredder?
Nope, I'm pretty much all prepared. I stopped by and grabbed the last of what I needed from my home.
Then afterwards, you can feel free to help Swift out learning a bow. Oh, we need to pick up a bow for Swift. Jeez, Swift, do you have a bow?
We really trust this cat with a bow?
It's either
What?
we get
I've
him
used
a
bow many a time.
Do you have a bow? I don't know. I'm asking you.
I have a short bow, but I would like a long bow.
If we can find a longbow, we'll get you a longbow. Look, it's either we offer to get him something or he steals something. Okay.
And I'm gonna reach. Teach me. I'm gonna reach off my back and say, I do have my old bow, and if Swift is able to sit and listen, then I might be willing to teach him.
Oh, I will definitely sit in.
Strider, do you know if the general store would have mistletoe? Sorry to cut you off with that.
We'd have to see. I know the shop owner has been struggling quite a bit since his dad disappeared, but we can take a look when we get there.
Alrighty.
I might need some more arrows.
Okay. Arrows. We may not be able to get arrows here, so we'll try to keep hold and try to make sure you find any arrows you shoot off for now. Or you could try to learn to... Maybe you can ask Strider how to make arrows. Maybe you can learn how to make them.
Oh, Strider, do you know how to make arrows?
I might have some tricks up my sleeve, but
that skill might be more beneficial.
Once you earn my trust, I'll teach you some extra tricks of the trade.
Well, he's offering you a bow if you're willing to learn. That's nice of him.
So, Strider.
It's very nice.
Strider, you said the general store his father disappeared as well? Was this during this whole vanishing thing that happened as well?
Yeah, I believe that's what it was. I can't remember. I took very little notes.
Does no one know anywhere around here know what happened besides people just up and gone?
Just up and gone. I've done my searching for somebody that I lost as well, and through all my searching, I've been unable to find out what happened.
Really? This can be a lot harder of a trial than I thought.
Well, I don't know if this means anything, but before we got trapped in here, we went to a temple nearby the town where Jednak is. And right as we left the temple, this weird druid disappeared inside and locked himself in. After that, we heard some rumbling, and then we were trapped in here. The temple may have some connection to the disappearances, but I can't guarantee anything.
It's worth a look at least. At some point, if we're already out that way, just a quick look to see if we missed anything. Because, like I said, that's my trial. That's my mission. I need to find out what happened and try to help reverse it.
And Strider.
That's my whole reason why I'm out here. And especially if Strider, you said you lost someone to this.
I did.
I don't know if this means anything, but the temple was elven.
Hmm.
Do you know anything of this temple?
I do not.
It seemed to be doing something with the moon. That's all I remember. It was we didn't get to stay long. We were basically chased down. But in my mind, I just want to put a connection to that druid and being locked in. I don't know much else. The mummy that we have, I believe Shana is his name. He's Elven as well, but he doesn't speak. He's from the temple. So.
Still curious that you guys have a mummy. I'd be very interested in seeing this.
I have some interest in the mummy as well, so when we go back, he looks like a Goliath now, by the way. So.
There's definitely something we're missing there.
Wait, he looks like a Goliath.
Yes, Jednak is quite a very skilled mage, believe it or not, and he polymorphed him to look like a Goliath. So now he's
the keeper that Az spoke of.
Yeah, it's quite reliable.
Interesting.
As y'all en route to the general store, you hear as wind, snow starting to beat down on the town. For Luke, and this is the new experience for you. Everybody else, you know this is one of the famous blizzards that barrel into town.
Graves right now is more impressed by the fact that this ring that Measure gave him, and he's in like casual clothes, is keeping him warm, and he's kind of grateful for it.
It's keeping you warm in normal weather.
I know, but I mean, considering he knows the difference at this point, so he's being very appreciative of that consideration. Maybe we should take shelter in the general store for now.
Agreed.
Not used to the cold weather? The fur not thick enough?
Nah, I hate all these warm clothes. I want to.
Hey, Swift, he's not much different from you after all.
Hurry up, get inside! Close my door, hurry!
Yeah, we're gonna get in the general store.
Strider, welcome back so soon.
Good to see you again, bud. I got some more shoppers here that needed me to lead them through town.
Hello there, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I wanted to see if you have any of these supplies I'm looking for. We're heading out of town tomorrow. We cleared out the mines.
Okay.
Would you happen to have any mistletoe or know where we can get some?
Mistletoe?
Yes, our druid friend needs it.
Type of herb, I think.
I believe it grows in this climate, I think. Oh, I don't know, considering the climate's been magically altered, so...
Let me... If she reaches under and pulls out some herbs and kind of stuff, she's kind of like... There's all sorts of stuff here. She's looking through... I believe I have 3 dried ones. Like, they're like... procured, so they won't, like, fade. But here's 3 of them.
That's perfect. Thank you very much. I know it's an odd request, but do you have a bow, a long bow? Or arrows?
No, this is just a general store. Like,
no, I understand. I figured I'd try.
Your best bet is one of the armors in Targos or Bryn Shander. Keep in mind, Bryn Shander, a lot of rumors about that armor. His gear is, it doesn't do too well. The gear sold there is not that great.
I'll keep that in mind. Well, that's fine. Do you have any carving tools, like wood carving?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes? I would like 2 sets of that. My friend here would be interested in learning, so I figured I'd teach him.
Okay.
And Strider, did you need anything? You said you were good.
I'm all good to go.
And
so you they have no bows or arrows?
No, unfortunately. Well, we figured to this. We need to go to somewhere where they specialize in making hunting tools.
Don't worry, Swift. We can talk about this later.
I know, but like, how do you guys protect yourselves if invaders or animals come into town?
That's a good question.
That's why they usually hire mercenaries like me and bring on help like Measure.
You're one guy. I don't mean to discredit your powers, but you were just one guy. What if they were raided? Do you remember that one raid we were in? It was a great time. We slit lots of throats.
We can muster up 25 soldiers and a couple leaders if we need to.
So you have supplies, but that's just strictly for the town?
My store is just a general store.
But where do they get their weapons? So again, sorry, Strider, I'm sorry. I did not mean to think that you were useless, just so you know.
We do trading with the other towns for stuff like that.
Makes sense. The caravans are probably the lifeblood of this area anyway. Lucan,
So are you
Speaking of, Torga came through here in like a mad rush. She usually stops, but she didn't this time.
Torga is a thief. Just so you're aware. She's giving out false goods. We were actually looking for her, but we just missed her coming out of town. We figured we'd help out instead.
I will pull out my water skin that is full of salt water that should be wine and say, here, have some wine. And he will whine.
As she opens it up, gets ready to drink. You gonna stop her?
Oh, no, I was joking. That is salt water. We were told it was wine.
Yeah, this is salt water.
Yeah.
Yes.
She gave us fake goods. Well, pre-destroyed and sabotage and not worthy of the money we spent.
Oh, and no, don't forget about the fake money she gave us.
Yes. Look, you should be wary of trading with her in the future. We're not trying to do this just to cause issues for her. We're trying to give you a genuine warning. But anyways, it's not a problem right now. Lucan, what did you need to buy?
He was like, whenever he mentioned fake money, he kind of looked at his pouch. He's like, I think this is real money. I don't know how y'all can tell if it's real or not, but I needed to get some vegetables or something a vegetarian can eat, berries, cabbages, carrots, anything along those lines. Do you carry any of that?
That stuff is really hard to grow out here.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, what are you?
I am a herringon, a very large rabbit. Yes.
I just thought of this. I once knew a druid down in Baldur's Gate. They were good at growing plants. Maybe Measure of Dawn could grow you some carrots, if you asked her.
That's a good idea. Probably should, honestly. I'll be talking about
Well,
that.
I do have some wild berries if you like some of those, but as far as like carrots,
would you like wild berries?
I will take as many wild berries as you got.
No, you have to pay for them, Lucan.
I am gonna pay for them. I'm not actually taking them.
You cannot take.
I will make sure to change my words.
Really she can give you like 3 small bags worth of wild berries.
Perfect. How much?
How much for all of it?
All of it total, we'll say probably like it'll total up around like 1 gold for all of it.
I got you. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Swift will start to look around the shop and see what things are on the walls, in the display cases, on the shelves.
Swift, you see a antique like display case, and the inside of it is like a map.
Oh, what is this?
The miners found that a while back up in the mountains. They used it for trade.
Oh.
Apparently it's supposed to lead to treasure somewhere.
Ooh, treasure, you say?
Is it for sale?
I mean, sure.
How about this? I have quite a bit of some pretty good moose meat. I can give you 3 pounds of moose meat for it. It's not gold, but I figured food is more important in this.
Can you just give it to the inn?
I gave her 2 pounds.
Okay.
I'm measuring out the pounds. Don't worry.
Okay.
I only have 6 pounds left. And I also have some moose hide that I could give you in exchange for it.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be fine. You can just go ahead.
I'm gonna give her 2
I-
pounds.
Oh, my mind is fading. I thought it was in there. I must have sold it.
Wait, did Swift not see it?
Well,
This
the
is
cat's
her.
out of the bag now.
Oh.
So I just stole the map, guys. But she just wanted to sell it to you. And you definitely, unfortunately, as the DM, you did tell me that I saw it. Because I asked what it was. So yes, we just traded moose meat for it. It's fine. Just
No, she
didn't
does not.
steal
She didn't take the moose meat because she now thinks she has sold it a couple days ago. Because her memory's not so good.
Oh, you sold it already?
I guess so. I thought it was there.
It's
I'm sorry. I must have sold it. She's a very old lady. I described that last session.
It's quite all right. Here, look. He's gonna give her a pound of moose meat anyway. Try to stay safe during the winter. All right.
Sure.
Have a good one. I also gave her the gold for the 4 little bags of wild berries, the 3 cured mistletoe, and the 2 sets of carving tools. And do you guys need to go anywhere else, or do you want to head back?
I'm good. When we head now?
No, so no arrows at all. You can't even get them from your friends of the guards people.
They don't work for me. I told you. They get the weapons through trade.
You want to go
Okay,
ask the
well-
town speaker? Maybe she knows.
You know what? It is what it is. You don't have any arrows. Nobody has any arrows. I'll never get any arrows. So you know what? I'm just gonna get Strider to teach me how to make them.
That's a good. I mean, it's a good skill to have.
And now that we have wood carving tools, it might help.
Yes. There you go. Perfect.
But I was just trying to make sure that I know I could have a nice stash just in case the first batch that we make aren't very good. You know, if we don't make them perfectly straight and sharp, they won't sink into anything, and then I'm just not going to hit things. They're not going to shoot properly. They won't shoot straight. See, Strider, I know enough about bows. That's why I have a short bow.
Look, Swift. There's something you should understand. I know back in Baldur's Gate, these kind of things don't. It's not like this. But you have to understand, this place has been ridden in poverty. They don't have much. What they do have, they're barely living off of. What weapons they can scrounge up is what they live off of. They don't always have supplies to give out or to sell. And that's
But
gonna
we
be how
just
it's gonna
gave
be for
them-
most places.
We were just willing to give them a moose meat that we could have used, and they're not willing to give us things to help protect their... You know, we just went and cleared out a gem mine for them, and they have no weapons for us. What if that was my last arrow?
Not every time generosity is going to be paid back. Do you want to take back the lives that are going to be lost or saved? Do you want to do that?
But of course.
Well, I do.
Wait, what did I just hear? No, I misheard you. Say that again.
I said, do you want to take back the lives that we more than likely saved?
Oh, of course not. No. Sorry, I definitely heard you say that wrong.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry.
This starts to be a whole new campaign.
There was some harsh
I am not a
judgment coming.
masochist. Oh my god.
Oh my lord!
The disappointment I had in that moment, I was like, damn. All right.
I just saw Az's face. You look at me like, I'm like, wait, I heard that wrong.
So the blizzard's going to last about 2 hours. So let's cut back to Measure of Dawn and Az on their side. Let's get them a turn. Measure of Dawn and Az, what are y'all doing?
After signing the contract. Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say that I am sitting in tavern inn.
At some point, the kobolds come down. And I'm
Tiny
assuming Az.
dragon. Yes.
Sorry.
I was going to say hello to the tiny dragon rat creatures.
Hi.
Yes, you can join table if you would like.
Fish is there. I'm assuming so they start munching down.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually moose meat cooked that she left out there too. I didn't eat it, so it's still there.
I think she's still cooking that because y'all gave it to her right before y'all left.
Oh, okay. I thought she said she put it on the table.
The fish that y'all gave to cook.
Yeah, so the kobolds are eating my fish.
Yep. That measure of dawn offered them. Everyone just wants these kobolds to die, I guess.
It is communal food.
We signed contract with the Icewind.
Oh, then that is good. Yes. Welcome to team, I suppose. May I ask, can you tell me about this dragon that you found?
She is super big.
Yes. Do you know what she is called?
No. We do not dare ask. But they
Have you-
say we've seen her in sky, and there's like a man on the back riding it.
Oh, yes, I have heard of this creature. She is called Arviatris. She is dangerous.
No. I never seen her attack people though.
Perhaps. Perhaps she is nicer to you because you look like Tiny Dragon.
Oh, we do not dare go near close, but we see from afar.
Yes, I think it is wise for you to never return. It is, she is very dangerous.
Yeah, we work for you now.
Yes, and I will never send you towards Dragon. Terrible idea.
We thank you. As I guess, what are you doing? Are you coming down?
Yeah, Az will come downstairs. And I think the first thing he'll notice is the kobolds eating his fish.
Kobold.
He'll walk down and be like, oh,
As there is some moose meat. Would you like some cooked moose meat?
I would like some food. That would have been nice. The 2 fish that I had cooked are...
I will take responsibility. I did not know these were yours. I offered them to the creatures.
It's fine.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
There is moose meat you can have. It is technically night clerics, but he will not mind.
About this
As I
time,
grab
she
the-
starts serving the moose meat, so you can grab your plate.
Az will eat some of the food and then ask, "Do you have any beers?"
You asking what's her name? Martha, yeah. You asking Martha?
Yeah.
She pours you a thing and hands you a bite of meat.
And then he goes, "Thank you."
Everything's in the
And
house because cleared out the mines.
Cool, thank you. And then Measure of Dawn will notice Az takes a coin purse and drops it on the table, puts his feet up. It just has a big shit-eating grin on his face.
What is going on with you and Swift these days? You seem to be antagonistic.
We had one thing. Don't steal from your people. And he continues to break that rule. I have no cares if he steals from anyone else. He could steal from the people we're helping for all I care. But if he steals from us, it breaks trust. How can I trust somebody that constantly steals from me?
I suppose. May I give insight?
Of course.
Yes. You have met Nieva, my fox Nieva, yes?
Yes.
Yes. Nieva loves me. She is very adorable. I have known her for 3 years. Very part of my family now. She still bites me. Do you know why?
No.
It is because she is fox. It is for her nature. And I think you must treat Quickblades this way as well. He is taker of not things, like not things that belong to him. And I think you just have to accept this from him. Perhaps, maybe it brings peace, maybe it doesn't.
I'm entirely fine with him taking things that aren't his, as long as they're not ours.
Yes.
If he stole from anyone else in the group, I would be just as frustrated.
Well, I hope he does not try to take from me. I will probably crush him.
I don't doubt that it would take much effort.
No, he is very frail. It is funny.
I will admit, I let my anger get the best of me.
Yes.
I'm not actually going to murder him.
That is relief. I was actually worried.
No, I will just continue to make fun of him and pick on him. But if he ever actually needs help, I'll be there.
Good.
It's just frustrating.
No, I understand.
It's like, I don't know how to describe the way I feel about it. It feels like a small amount of betrayal every time.
Would you like me to try and talk to him about it?
Myself and Graves have been talking to him for a long time.
I will leave it alone then.
That was mostly why I just left. I find it easier to remove myself from the situation than to try and confront it. Because as you can tell, my anger can get the best of me.
Yeah, then perhaps you are very wise then. May I ask a question on different topics though?
Of course.
You have a sword. It's a magical sword, yes?
Yeah.
And I remember you said it came to you in dream. Is that true?
I did not say that.
No. Oh, sorry. I must be confused. Where did it come from?
It's one of those things that I was able to summon. I'm not exactly entirely sure where it comes from, but
okay. You see, I have had, I guess not as similar as I thought, but similar situation. And she'll bring out the staff of Moon and Stars, and she'll just like hand it over to him and say, I had dreamed other night, and there was this staff in my dream, and it is very powerful. And when I woke up in the morning, it was here with me, like a real staff. Here, I am holding it now. I do not know where it came from, but I know it is mine.
I would say it's similar. I definitely remember being given the sword. I don't know exactly who gave it to me, though.
I was given it to by tree. There was a tree in the dream.
He'll summon the sword and kind of twist it a little bit and be like, well, this definitely didn't come from a tree.
No, it does not look like a tree blade.
And then he'll open his palm and it just disappears.
Yes, I cannot make my staff appear and disappear like that. Yet, maybe, I do not know. but I have not tried.
It comes in handy because I don't have to carry it all the time. Plus, it's intimidating.
Can't be stolen.
Well, that's true.
Sorry, not there.
It is very intimidating. You are very good at that. I wish I could be as well.
I wish I could tell you exactly why I was so good at intimidating people, but people just seem to think I'm very scary.
You are a very intense person. In good way, intense. Not intent. You are not intent. Just
I was going to say we're currently
You're
at
in
the
tavern.
inn.
Yes.
We're at the inn, not tents. I don't even know that we own any tents.
We do not own any tents. We tried to buy some in Lonelywood, but they had none.
Hopefully they can find some here.
Oh, we should have asked for some.
I can't ask now. That's metagaming. Sorry. It's too late. Should have said it before.
I will
Gave
say
you a
about
chance.
this time, we'll cut back to the other group. What you're doing as this storm starts to is raging, and I'll say at the end of if you want to roleplay some more while you're waiting for the storm to end.
Oh, we could just say we're waiting for the storm to end. This could be like
Yeah.
that lecture I was giving him, so he can get a better understanding of like why the places are the way they are.
Okay. All right, then. Well, I'll say
Nice.
the.
Ryder wanted to say something.
I'll wait until we're outside
Okay.
or whenever the storm ends, just so we can have more of a one-on-one talk.
All right. We'll say the storm ends, and you're free to move about the town without suffering any concentration checks or exhaustion.
How long did that storm last?
2 hours.
Okay, so we were
Oh.
gone for quite a while.
Oof.
All right, so
I would have taken off those boots. I'm not walking around in boots.
well, I'm gonna head back to the inn and relax. My food's probably cold or eaten by now, so I'm gonna have to ask Martha to make me some more. Any of you coming back with me, or are you guys gonna go train with the bow now?
I'll be heading back as well.
I'm coming back.
I'm gonna kind of hang back a bit and try and like pull Swift off to the side as we walk out.
Is this something you want to have privately? You want to have everybody take their headsets off?
No, it doesn't necessarily need to be
Okay.
private.
If
Everybody
y'all
will know
want to
for the
do
most
that,
part of
just
it
let me
anyways.
know. Okay.
Yep. So kind of odd that a struggling shopkeeper seemed to have lost one of their maps, right?
I don't. Yes, it's very strange. I don't know what happened to it.
I didn't think so. And I'm just gonna start taking off my longbow, and then pulling out my quiver.
It wasn't me, I promise.
Don't worry, this isn't necessary for you, and I'm gonna hand it over to him.
Oh, what? That's
And
nice of you.
are you gonna grab the longbow?
I will reach out to grab it. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna keep my hand still firm on it while you grab it. It seems like you've been causing a lot of trouble with a lot of this stealing among the party. And I just want to make sure that you keep your stealing in the right place. And if you ever piss off my new pal Az, or steal anything from me, I know this bow better than you do, and I will kill you with it. And then I'll let go and hand it to you.
Roll intimidation check. I feel like
Oh,
with advantage with that, I will say.
What do you want me to roll against it?
Wiz save.
With save.
good luck.
Oh no!
21?
Ooh.
I got a fuck you on my dice, which is a nat 20.
Plus?
It'd be +0.
So I still technically beat him.
Yeah.
Dang
No,
it.
nat 20s on skill saves or
Nope.
skill checks, buddy. Sorry.
No, but it says fuck you on the dice.
Like, as in you.
Yeah,
Beat
it's
you
on
by
you.
one.
Fuck you.
All right.
So y'all can flavor it how you want to flavor it.
So
If it's my
as
cam.
you- Yeah, as you say that, I will be like, Strider, I don't steal from my friends. I don't know why everybody keeps thinking I steal from my friends. They've always gotten their stuff back from me.
It's fine. Just know that although this new bow means a lot to me, my old bow is still got a strong place in my heart. So please take care of it, and I'll
of course.
I'll help teach you as long as you
Strider, every morning I spend 30 minutes every morning sharpening my blades, sharpening my arrows, and waxing my strings. Don't worry, this bow is in very good hands. I don't know if you actually wax strings on an old bow like that, but whatever you would do to...
I don't know. Yeah, sure. Let's go for it.
We'll just go with that. I know there's something that you do to like prep like that old school bow and stuff, so we're just gonna go with that.
Usually just tighten it a little bit, make sure it keeps tight.
Yeah.
Like restring it.
There's a preservation that you can do on the string so that it maintains its elasticity, yada yada yada.
I don't
but
know
yes, of
about
course.
bows.
I will do everything to make sure that this bow is well taken care of, just like all of my tools. My weapons are my lifeline, and I will always make sure they are in top perfect condition. And he will actually pull out a couple of his other daggers, his star dagger, and you can see like it's glintily sharp, and he'll like run his finger along it, and then he'll put that one back. He'll pull out his other dagger. He'll pull out a rapier that he also has. He'll show you just how fucking sharp they are. Like they can cut through anything.
That's nice. I don't know if that's really due to keeping them well clean or just not hitting anything. And then I'll just kind of like walk further off ahead of him.
Strider, that was very rude. I hit things. It's just been lately. This cold. No. This cold has been getting to me quite a bit, and it's I'm not as weathered to this climate. My bones tell me I was grown up in a very warm climate. So I do not know. I don't know exactly where I came from, but my bones feel like I did not come from cold.
Well, maybe you and I both, when training together, will be able to find better ways to survive the cold.
Yes, I think so.
I'll teach you what I know.
I appreciate it. Yes, I would love to learn everything that you have.
You'll also notice that I am now no longer holding a quiver, as you have my quiver.
Ah, perfect.
So I have no arrows.
How many bows are in there? You have no arrows?
I have no arrows. There's 16 arrows in that quiver.
You know what? I'll do you one better. He'll give you the quiver back.
Don't worry about it.
Take 6.
Don't worry about it. It's yours.
But what are you going to use?
I have my bow.
But you don't have arrows.
I have ways around it. You'll see.
Well,
and I'll pull the bow off my back, my little dragon wing longbow, and you'll see as I go, and as soon as I go to knock an arrow, you'll see that an arrow magically appears, and the scales kind of start jumping out, and you just feel a force that's behind it.
What the heck? I want to know how to do that. That is so cool.
Honestly, I don't even know how it's done. Just somebody very close to me worked with this bow, and I think it's about time that I take my time with it.
Of course. That is a very cool bow. I will definitely take very good care of your bow. You can use it anytime you'd like.
All right.
Like it.
So cool.
How long have you been using a spear? Since we're talking about weapons. Duke is going crazy. He's like, too much roleplay.
I don't care. This is y'all's story, not mine.
I picked up the sphere after my first trial. That's actually where I got this, and he points at like the claw marks across his right eye. Yeah, I got a little careless. My order, you take 3 trials in order to become not a master, at least a mentor. This is my third one.
He points at his missing eye and scarred face. Griffin.
Yeah, I haven't had to fight one of those yet.
They're not great. Beautiful
Yeah,
creatures.
mine was definitely a wolf. I let my guard down while I was trying to protect some of the villagers, and wolf got me.
Well, did you protect them?
Yeah.
Did you job?
Mission complete, but due to I got myself injured, I definitely had to go into some training for a weapon at least, as opposed to just fists for now.
Well, I've used a spear for a good portion of my life. I could probably teach you something.
I'll gladly learn. I'm always open.
Fortunately, I can't wield one myself, so
just whack my legs and like put me in the right stance or something. I'm used to that.
Sure, something like that.
So, how do you know Draconic?
Me, I've studied many languages in the order. I studied many. Yeah, I know quite a bit. Once the age got to me and I couldn't wield a weapon anymore, I decided to look for other ways. Turns out, through belief, I gained some divinity power with that through Odin. So gave me some semblance of my strength back. But I mainly spent my time learning. So I learned Draconic, I know Giant, a couple other languages.
Okay.
I know.
Give me a religion check. I don't.
Me?
Yeah, Lucan.
Oh.
That's gonna be-
I almost want to. Oh,
That's a 1.
yeah, you definitely don't know who Odin is.
I'm from another plane, of course.
Yeah, I know. That's so. I mean, you're a monk. You do reading.
So I have a question actually for you. You're from
Yeah.
the Feywild. I'm gonna be honest with you. I despise people from the Fey. We've had this conversation, but
Yep.
Do you know Sylvan?
Actually, I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
It's rude to ask a druid, so I'm always anxious to ask Measure. But could you teach me?
Yeah, I see no problem with trying to teach you.
It's just not.
Sylvan?
It's not part of my collection. I know quite a bit of languages. If there's anything you want to learn, feel free.
I know. I actually know Primordial as well.
So do I.
Wow, look at us. We're more alike than we imagined, huh? Just not big and furry like me.
No, but I mean, are you? What color is your fur?
It's like gray. It's like a gray fur, but then he has like he has different things going on.
Okay, well, there's little differences, but there's something similar. I mean, I can relate. Sure. Let's get some food, and we're gonna go back into the inn.
As you enter the inn, what would be Measure of Dawn and Az doing at this point?
She would probably just be still looking at her staff and maybe trying to convince Az to tell her more about it if he knows, but perhaps not.
About the staff or his sword?
Yeah. Oh, my staff. He might know. He is with magic.
Az is gonna make up some bullshit about
Okay, I will roll perception check.
Insight.
Insight check.
Deception. Let's go.
I got
Right.
a 14.
Another night 20, as always.
Why is lying and intimidation
Just how?
perfect at?
Oh, what's the story, Az?
Just tell me anything you know about this. About my staff.
He's gonna take the staff from you, and he'll twirl it in his hands and like sniff the wood a little bit, and then he'll like lick the bottom of it.
Does that help?
Yeah. And then he'll like swirl with the pieces at the end, and he'll be like, this came from a tree far from here, made by druids of legend, seems to be passed down to the next rightful owner. I'm gonna like tap it on the ground, flick it a little bit. It seems to choose who it wants. And it's chosen you.
Well, that makes sense. I am wonderful. Thank you.
And he'll stand up and bow and hand it to you.
Oh, you are too kind. Appreciate it. Welcome back, Knight Cleric and all.
Hello, how are you?
You will
We
see
got caught in the storm.
you will see Swift waltzing through, and he's got this big strapping longbow on his back, and he's just so proud right now.
They made friends.
Hmm.
I think.
The rider's going to teach me how to use this. I'm not very good at it right now. I'm not very proficient.
You're all right with the short bow. You should be fine with the long bow.
Maybe we'll find out very soon. Me and Strider are going to practice.
I'm sure you'll do well.
It's a bigger jump than you'd think.
Just make sure he doesn't shoot any of us, please. Thank you.
I'll do my best.
Thank you. Where's my moose? Did you guys eat it? It's fine if you did.
I gave it to Az. Sorry.
We got trapped in the snow anyway. It's fine. I'd rather you eat it hot.
Martha, I've been keeping some more warm, waiting for y'all to come back. I saw the blizzard. I figured.
I appreciate it. I'm starving. He's gonna go eat.
Oh,
I'm gonna go sit by Graves and just take out one of my bags of berries and just kind of only eat half of it.
So how long has it been since the last meal? A few hours then, you'd say?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say
Swift.
it's probably approaching like 4-ish in the afternoon. Getting late afternoon, early evening.
I'm disappointed about that map. I was really looking forward to it.
Sounded really interesting too.
Yes,
I wonder if it was
I would have loved to have seen what kind of treasure that map was holding.
Could it have been connected to the dragon that the kobolds are talking about? Maybe.
There's not enough evidence to tell.
No.
Well, it is what it is. It's been sold. Maybe we'll find it on our travels.
Hopefully.
How did you guys do while we were away? Didn't kill anybody, so that's good.
Oh, it was fine. Yes. Oh, did you happen to find any sprigs of Yes.
Yes, I did. 3 of them.
This is amazing. Thank you. How much do I owe you?
Nothing. It's fine.
No. It is exchange of goods and services. I will pay you.
You are guiding us. That is your payment. Thank you. He's gonna ask Martha for a drink, please.
There you go.
Thank you.
Are we drinking already? Yes, please.
I went to clean everybody's room, and I noticed your room was.
Yes, I apologize. I made a bit of a mess. How much do I need to give you for repairs?
About 3 silver for the damages.
Here's a gold. I'm sincerely apologize. I'm so sorry for damaging your inn.
Are you okay? Do you need to?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Wait, what did you find his room like?
It's nothing.
Graves, we've talked about this. You're not supposed to bottle your feelings up.
It's not that. Fortune made a bit of a mess. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Does Fortune go to the bathroom in your room as well?
Yes, quite often.
What do you
The
mean
smell
as well?
of fox. Well, Nieva, she just likes to go under bed. It smells like fox urine wherever I go.
I think it's a territorial thing. I'm not sure.
Oh, you may not like it. I believe foxes do not. They are predators of rabbits. So perhaps you are.
No, I've already pet them. They seemed fine. I think it was
Fortune bit you.
Fortune bit me. Yeah. So Nieva was fine.
Fortune's a rabbit hunting fox.
Fortune has been hanging out with Swift for a long time and does not like rabbits as much as he does.
Yeah, they're prowling at you. They're just sitting there. He's just on Swift's lap,
waiting. Dr. Evil like just petting
you go
it.
down.
Petting
If you go
Fortune.
down near Fortune's taking you out. It's over. Go for the throat.
Just pop my berries like it's popcorn.
But yes, I will give her a gold for the room. I apologize. So,
Hey,
you guys
Strider, would you like a beer?
I'd prefer not.
do you
Oh,
drink?
come on. Come and have one drink with your new friends.
I do not drink. I'm sorry.
Do you smoke?
I do
He
not
offers the
smoke.
pipe. Have you tried it?
And I'm gonna go over to the bar and get a wine,
Wait.
and then walk down.
Okay. Well, I suppose he doesn't like me quite
A
much.
man of culture, I see.
I would have gotten you wine if you asked for wine. Shoot.
And I'm gonna go sit next to Az, and then I'm gonna kind of whisper to Az, "Hey, I may have made a mistake.
We'll talk about it later. I got something to share with you too.
Uh-oh. Oh God. Never mind. Okay.
I feel like there's some silent messages that I don't know about
Put it
going
on
on.
the screen, guys.
Put it on the
We're
screen.
putting on
You
a
gotta-
show.
You gotta be public, man.
I'm
We're
gonna
putting-
share. I'm just gonna wait till people aren't around.
Would you
time
like
of the
people
day
to
is
take off their headsets?
We can take our headset. Yeah.
Yeah, take your headsets off.
Who's all taking off headsets?
Everyone except for Strider
Okay.
and you.
I'm just curious, where are you guys sitting? Because I'm at the bar.
We're just sitting with everybody at the table.
Well, then will we hear them anyway if they're talking?
No, we're
Maybe they're whispering. Yeah.
Like, are you whispering by yourselves?
Yeah,
Or you're sitting in a corner by yourselves?
we're whispering by ourselves. Like very, like Az is very quiet.
Technically, they would have. Roll me a stealth check for both of y'all.
Uh-oh.
Because people have high perception, passive perception.
Stealth. Oh, hey, I'm not Bellfire anymore. I completely forgot. I got a 23.
I got a 17.
Yeah, fine.
So the kobolds stole Swift's coin purse. I currently have it.
Oh, the circle continues.
I mean, I'll give it back to him when he notices. I didn't take it. They brought it to me. I didn't even ask for it. In fact, I don't really want it.
Well, you should also know I threatened Swift about these stealing issues, and I told him I'd teach him how to use a longbow.
That has of little concern to me. What concerns me is the amount of hypocrisy he's going to think I have.
Yeah, maybe not copy the same things that we're trying to get him not to do.
Yeah, I didn't do it, though. That's what I'm saying.
These dang kobolds.
They did it. They brought it to me in the room.
I feel like this could be a problem.
This is going to be a problem, so as soon as he comes over here, I'm going to talk with him about it. Everyone can put their headphones back on.
Yeah, probably now's a good point.
Probably is a good point.
I forgot everybody had their headphones off.
Yeah. And to clarify, I had to roll a stealth check. They beat everybody's passive perception, so
That's fine.
I think just barely.
yeah, just barely.
Jeez.
I got real scared when I rolled that.
Listen, my eyes may have work, but my ears work real good.
Sorry, eyes.
Oh, do mine.
My eye don't work.
You
Sorry.
had to just barely beat it.
All right. so
Yeah,
what's going
I
on?
quite literally think I just barely beat it.
Well, basically what I did, I combined his roll and did like a average between both.
That's fine.
Oh,
So,
okay.
What's going on right now? What are we doing?
So, Swift would like to buy himself a drink.
Uh-oh.
As you go to reach for your coin purse, it's not there.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna slide ahead. Graves, you're at the bar, right?
Yep.
I'm going to sleight of hand and see if I can rip it off of him.
The coin purse, or is that mount?
Damn it.
No, just enough out of the coin purse.
That would be disadvantage because you have to actually open it up and pull it.
You feeling lucky?
What's your passive, Graves?
Okay, is this gonna rely on sight?
I feel a bit more of a touch. Like he's
It's like a
he's at
feel,
the,
right?
yeah, it's more like a feeling.
All right, give me a second.
I can pretty much guarantee you that your passive will not beat. On disadvantage, I rolled a 19 and a 17.
Oh yeah, no. It's probably.
And my sleight of hand is a +5.
Yeah.
It's a 14. Motherfucker.
So I will produce the coin, and I will grab my ale, and I will come and sit over with my friends.
She's like, okay, but y'all are free to drink. She pockets it.
Swift does not have memory.
So you can mark off silver for the ale. There,
I
Graves.
only had gold, so he would have had to gotten like he just gave her
Whole
gold
gold
for
piece.
Oh yeah, I guess he did. And he walked away, so I was like, well, here's 9 silver pieces for his change since he walked off.
Oh, I'll take it from him. Hey, Az, can you hold this change?
They're at a table. You're at the bar. I thought they were at a table.
Yeah, they're at the table.
She left the change for me, or she left the change in front of me because you walked away. I'm grabbing the change and asking Az to hold it for me.
Yes, but they're at a table. You're at the bar.
I'm calling out to him. I have a mouth.
Got you.
I don't have a disadvantage of speaking.
I'm half blind, Kanara. Not mute.
So,
Yeah.
Swift will come over to the table, put his drink down, and just carry on his merry little way.
Az, change. Hold this for me,
Don't worry. You just hold on to it.
please. Sure. How
As
much
soon
was
as
the change
Swift
again?
sits,
9 silver.
as soon as Swift sits down, he'll be like, "Listen, Swift. I think we have to have a conversation
Oh, about what?
about stealing.
Okay.
You took my coin purse earlier to teach the kobolds,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
I supposedly left before you could give it back, correct?
Correct.
I was angry because I didn't have it, correct?
I don't know. Were you?
You did almost get stabbed repeatedly.
But were you angry because I took it, or were you angry because you were not cunning enough to know that I took it?
I was mad that you took it.
Well, okay. Then correct, I guess?
And he'll set the coin pouch on the table.
What the? I don't even need my coin pouch.
I understand. because you're going to take coins from other people.
Well, yes, I never buy my own stuff. Graves should know this by now. Most of this gold is his anyway.
Yeah, that's my point. The more you take from us, the less I'm willing to trust you.
I mean,
my whole speech about being your friend and wanting to protect you is based on trust, Swift. If I can't trust you, I can't protect you.
But you can. The trust has nothing to do with protection. You stand in the way of bullet. You take it, and I do not. That is protecting me.
Yeah, but next time I won't stand in front of the bullet. Is what I'm saying.
Why wouldn't you?
Because you broke my trust.
But we're friends. We're adventuring together. It would be very unwise for you to let me die, because then you would be 2. Well, I guess now 5. You know what? It's fine. I understand. I will not steal from you anymore. And that goes for the rest of you as well.
That's all I've been asking, man. And he'll slide the coin purse across.
If you'd like to know, I rolled a 17 on my deception.
I don't believe you anyway. I don't need to roll an insight.
Yeah.
So you have your coin purse back.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, I think.
Well,
he's going to say nothing else, and he's going to get up and be like, I'm taking my leave, and he's just going to go back up to his room.
But why don't you come have a drink with me and our friends? Why would you go up to your room again?
He ignores you.
That being said, anybody have any final things they would like to do to close out the session?
Nope.
Would this be? Oh, sorry. Would this be the end and like a long rest after this, or?
I would be cool with this just being long rest after
If y'all
this.
want to go to bed, unless there's a couple things you want to do before bed, it's still like 4 in the afternoon.
I just know that if this is before they all go to bed, the one thing that Lucan would do is before he went to bed, he'd do like this whole almost hour-long forms that he's trying to perfect, and for whatever open area training, basically, yeah. But it's like a specific form that he's doing.
How much air do you need?
If he has to go out back, he would go out back to do it. It's like at least 10 feet, 15 feet.
Your room would be big enough, I would think.
Okay.
If you push like furniture out of the way, you should have enough for that.
All right.
Swift would spend some time dry firing his longbow to try and get used to the tautness of it, because it does hit harder. It's a lot harder to pull. He was probably spend the rest of his day before going to bed, after drinking probably 3 or 4 more ales throughout the day as well.
All right.
But he is going to be doing that in his room, and he's actually, when that whole conversation finished up and Az walked away after he finished his drink, he didn't say anything, and he just walked to his room and decided he wanted to be alone.
Well, the kobolds would have started following you. I guess you would have had them hold back.
Yes, I would have asked Lady Dawn if she could take the kobolds for the evening.
I can watch them, don't worry.
Thank you very much, Graves. I need the rest of the day to myself, please.
That's fine. I can watch them.
Measure Dawn, what would your character be doing?
She would probably be spending most of the afternoon in the inn, just spending time. She would go over to check to see if there was a room available for Lucan, because I don't think he had one. So he'd check with Martha.
I would have paid for one before we went to bed. If I was doing my training thing, I would have paid for one. If not, then I don't know who I'd be bunking with.
I thought y'all bought him a room last session.
I think we did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I almost recall that you did. Well, that'd be fine.
Oh.
I think he came in and bought himself a room, actually.
Yeah, I think so. Either or.
Okay. Otherwise, she would just go back up to her room in the evening, and do her nightly meditations to the sky if possible.
Strider?
I will just be finishing my wine, and then I will be going up to my room to meditate.
Grace?
I guess I'll just talk to the kobolds, and I'll probably make sure that they know like simple skills like counting money and exchange, stuff like that, just prior to going over to Gendax. And then
You would have to teach them that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would start teaching them that, and then at the end of the night, I'll let them bunk in my room.
Okay.
That's fine. I don't care. And then I'll have Fortune with me, obviously.
Now, as you're going straight to bed, or are you doing anything else before you go to sleep?
He's just gonna like sit in his room for a while and then go to bed at about nighttime.
Okay. Well, that being said, we'll go ahead and end tonight's session there. You can go ahead and mark. You can go and mark off your long rest. I'll decide if anybody wants to have dreams and stuff for next session. And
Gotcha.
Thank you everybody for watching. Again, thank you, Parka dude, for the follow. If you're still here, join our Discord. We got a couple giveaways going. Source book and dice. Head over to the Goblets&Warlocks YouTube and give that a nice sub if you're here. And if you're watching on YouTube, please go ahead and give us a sub. It helps out us grow the channel immensely. And I guess we'll see you next week. This time, normal start time 7:30 on Twitch. At my current current Twitch is Jugan83. So hope to see you there. Links to all that would be down in the description if you're watching on YouTube. Take care of night, everybody. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Good night.